Nobody listens to you, because every time you make a statement, you look around. You search their faces, some agree, some don't. The silence grows heavy, and you can't take it, you start filling it. You soften your words, you explain, you justify, you twist your truth to make them comfortable, and by the time you're done, the message is dead. The need to explain comes from weakness. It comes from fear that your words alone aren't enough. But real power is saying what you mean and letting it land. No softening, no over-explaining, no trying to manage how people feel about it. When you say something and leave it there, you create tension. You force people to sit with your words, to think about them, to react to them, without you leading them by the hand. Explanations are for people looking for approval, and powerful people don't need approval, they make statements, not conversations. And every time you resist the urge to explain yourself, you train people to listen harder, you train them to take your words seriously. Because not everything needs a follow-up, not every opinion needs to be defended, not every statement needs to be made soft enough for fragile people to digest. Say it once, say it clearly, then shut up. Your ADHD does not exist. Every time you struggle to focus, act impulsively, or feel stuck, it's easy to reach for the perfect excuse. I have ADHD. I can't help it. I'm sick. But the only thing you're really doing is shifting responsibility away from yourself. And whatever you refuse to take responsibility for, you cannot change. The moment you think you can't do something because of your condition, you strip yourself of your own power. You stop trying, convincing yourself that failure is inevitable. But it isn't. Instead of clinging to beliefs that weaken you, start believing in those that empower you. If others can succeed, why shouldn't you? Most people stop because their condition gives them a legitimate reason to fail. But if you refuse to believe that your illness limits you, the excuse disappears. You give yourself permission to try again, and maybe succeed on the 2nd, 5th, or even 10th attempt. That extra effort would never have existed if you had surrendered to the idea of a disabling disease. Of course this is irrational, but pure rationality will only ever make you average. If you want to rise above the norm, you must sometimes act irrationally. You must believe in yourself when everything says you shouldn't.
People always say never again and do the exact same thing a week later. They act like words are enough, like saying something makes it real. But nothing changes, their word carries zero weight. No one takes them seriously, no one respects them, not others, not even themselves. This is the line that separates weak men from strong men. When you say something, it should be final. Not just an idea, not a mood, a decision. Spoken once and lived fully. And yes, it's going to hurt. You'll lose people, you'll lose comfort, you'll lose the option to back out. But that's exactly why it means something. Because it costs. Your word only has power if you're willing to suffer for it. Because nothing worth having in life comes easy. You say, you're done with her, then you don't text back no matter how lonely it gets. You say, you're getting up at 5, then you do it, even when your body begs you to sleep. You say you're changing, then you kill the old version of yourself. Not when it's convenient, but when it's hell, when everything you have to do hurts. That's what makes people respect you. That's what makes you respect yourself. Because the man who honors his word, no matter the price, is not only rare and valuable, but powerful.